Hello and welcome to the Forthwall.
Yeah.
Which is brand new, hence why I nearly forgot the name when I was saying it. Muscle memory kicked in. I wanted to say another name, but that would be pointless. So with me, Dom Lopresti and
Dan Waldron, who has not done this before.
So tell us about yourself, Dan Waldron, while I sit here and drink Fanta.
Well, hello. My name is Dan.
Great, Dan. Nice to hear from you. No, yes, this is your first time. You're a pod virgin.
It is,
to use that term.
Definitely. Yeah. Massive.
I wouldn't say I was a pod slut.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I've done this before.
Yeah.
I want to show my sexual maturity.
Yeah.
Without being shamed.
You've been around a bit.
I've been around. You're not the first person I've done this with.
You know what works, what doesn't.
Well, each partner's different, Dan.
Yeah.
You got to kind of mix it up for that person.
Right.
But this is all new to you, so
it is.
So we'll see what happens. And we're quite new to each other, which is something I would have liked to separate from the sexual metaphors.
Yeah, well,
I was just putting out there.
It's fresh.
So I didn't know you a month ago. Is that fair?
That is fair.
That's fair.
Yes.
So 4 weeks ago, we'd never met.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're here.
Now we are here.
You want to talk us through that? Or
okay, so we are we're at university.
You deal
now.
with it.
Yeah, you carry on drinking the delicious Fanta. We are at uni, Bath Spa, studying acting, and it's the fifth week now, 4th or 5th.
Yeah, I don't know if you count our induction week.
Yeah, well,
Do
I
you
kind of
count
missed the start of that.
You did, didn't you? You had to get up in front of everyone.
Yes, that was fun. But yeah, we met. He spilt a coffee.
Oh yeah, that was that day.
We talked about Superman. We talked about Batman. Hint, hint. And it's kind of developed from there.
Hint. There's a Batman in the room. Is what you're hinting at that you just pointed to.
You can kind of see it. Yeah.
Darth Vader. Again, we're not mentioning the live stream.
Yeah.
Darth Vader. That's the only one I can see. And somebody from Liberty City with a
bottle of champagne. She's
bottle of champagne. So let's just talk me through this one. So, is there something on the other side?
Yeah, it's the map. So obviously I've got the Los Santos map over there from GTA 5. Have you played the older ones?
GTA? I have.
Yeah, so that's episodes from Liberty City, which is awesome. And she is she works in the club. Oh God, what's it called? I can't remember, but she works in the club and you sort of run security for her and she pays you back in sexual favours.
Nice, okay.
The character in the game.
So wonderful
It's a game.
Female representation.
Yeah. Yeah, they love doing that, Rockstar. Representing.
I have actually talked about this on another podcast.
Okay, right.
Because I have a real issue with GTA not maturing as a game franchise in a way that other games franchises have.
Okay. Yeah, I see where you're coming from there.
And I feel that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which blew my mind and is a game I actually have on my tablet.
Wow.
Because you can buy it from the App Store.
The app, yeah.
And my brother showed it to me and was like, you can get this app, I'll give you this app because you should play it. And I think that's the best that game was ever going to get, as ridiculous as it was.
Okay.
And I think after that, they're just slowly becoming a parody of themselves.
Right.
The snake eating its own tail.
Okay,
thing, I think.
Yeah.
And I sort of feel like actually there's room for them to mature because they've been around long enough and they have access to all this money now.
They have, yeah. I mean, just piles of money after GTA 5.
Yeah, exactly. And anything that comes out from Rockstar seems to be tainted with a kind of GTA feel. I mean, Red Dead Redemption was pretty good.
I freaking loved that.
I mean, it didn't... Like, I'm not a big gamer, so it takes a lot to kind of really push my buttons.
Yeah.
And that didn't, enthrall me.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was good. It was okay.
Yeah. You played L.A. Noire?
Yes.
I wasn't a fan of that one.
I
wasn't violent
enough. I mean, I
enough.
played the first level.
Yeah.
And that was about it.
Yeah.
But neither of us are big gamers, so it's probably a topic.
Which is great because I used to work in game.
Oh, yeah.
So that worked out fantastically.
So this will be the thing. Throughout this, there'll be these little nuggets of things that we didn't know about each other.
Yeah.
Which is why this is fresh. Because the other person I normally do this with, who I won't mention again, I promise. I know very well.
Very well, yeah.
So you used to work in game?
I did, yep.
For how long?
Oh, 5 months, 6 months.
Oh.
And then sort of I left to come here.
So you quit when you started the course?
Yes, I mean about a month before. It was like the perks of the job. I mean, the big posters, the discounts was just grand. The hoodie, which I've actually left at Nathan's last night, but really comfy clothes, cool t-shirts. It's good, but obviously I enjoy gaming, but it doesn't consume my life to the point where all the other employees.
I don't see a console around. Is there one tucked away?
No, but I'm hoping to move my Xbox in.
Okay.
This is the main
move
fuel.
your Xbox in. Like it's a partner. Like it's another.
Yeah.
Do you have a name for your Xbox?
No.
Is an Xbox something you name? Because I name my bike.
Right.
But I feel that is something you name privately.
Which privately, you're not going to say.
Tyler. That's what I call my bike. It's a guy's name.
Yeah.
Why?
No, it's interesting.
You call it face.
No, you know Tyler the Creator.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In
or
Wolf.
Tyler Durden.
He's got the bike Slater, isn't he? I mean,
yeah.
I gave you probably haven't listened to it yet, but
I listened to a couple of tracks, but not all of it.
Yeah.
Because I was very tired and it wasn't the thing to listen to right before going to bed.
Definitely.
So, as we don't know each other,
yeah,
the thing I was aiming for first off, so that it's not just however long of awkward,
yeah,
forced small talk,
yeah,
was to jump you right in at the deep end.
Oh, that's good.
And give you moral dilemmas that maybe you can throw back.
Right.
To see which way you'd sway as to whether this can be something that continues.
Okay.
Because as we've said, this is the first episode.
Yes.
And depending on how you sway, it could be the last. We'll see.
Okay.
You know, would you take candy from a baby? Yeah. Not if there's not a moment's hesitation.
Yeah.
We may need to rethink everything that's going on. But if not, we'll see. Okay, so the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't got my notes in front of me, so this is just going to be...
Okay, so
you're
like...
raw. This is like the punk
this is raw.
of podcast.
You're like peering into my soul with these questions.
You can take a pill. You have to pick one of these two scenarios. So option one, you can take a pill that makes you 10% smarter, but makes you seem to other people that you are 10% dumber.
Can I ask?
Or, you take a pill that makes you 10% dumber, but makes you seem 10% smarter to other people.
Right.
Questions?
Okay, so with the 10%, this is because, have you seen Limitless?
No, not yet. With Bradley Cooper.
Is this percentage of brain capacity, or is this just a general, we're not looking that detailed, is 10% smarter?
Let's say 10% brain capacity.
Because that's intense. I mean,
is that a lot?
Have you seen Lucy?
No.
God, it is awful.
But
it's so bad. But yeah.
I did really want to see it because again, female character and really cool, and want to support that.
Yeah,
but I didn't.
Yeah, the trailer was
the international symbol for support that I just did was to kind of imagine I'm holding two melons, melons.
Yeah, right.
And just kind of up and down. That's what I'm doing. Okay. But Lucy, you didn't like it. Baz Luhrmann. Was it Baz Luhrmann? No, that's not Baz.
No, it wasn't.
Rouge. The guy that made The Fifth Element.
I didn't really pay attention to the director because I left.
You walked out?
Near the end.
Oh, okay.
I saw it in the Philippines with my friend Stefan.
Okay.
Now, Stefan's very strongly opinion. We walked out. I don't know if I should be saying this on a live thing. He was... that film was worse than Cancer.
Okay.
What he said.
Oh, yeah, that film was worse than Cancer. I think that's... I mean... Stefan's not here.
Yeah.
We don't... Hey, Stefan's thoughts are Stefan's own thoughts. Yeah. We don't condone or condemn...
Of course.
What Stefan may have said in the heat of the moment. Okay.
But it just...
What was it like seeing a film in the Philippines, though?
It was cool.
Subtitled?
No. Weird adverts before.
Right.
Very strange. But, I mean, just perfect. Very much louder than English cinemas. We watched Guardians of the Galaxy twice over there as well.
Okay.
Because it's so much cheaper. It's crazy. It's like £3 a ticket. It's beautiful.
I wonder what that is with a flight attached to it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we were there for 3 weeks. And it was like staying with family. Well, it was a resort, but I mean, he's half Filipino, so he has a lot of family there. And it was completely new for me. I've never been anywhere like it.
And how long were you there for? 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
And what did you do in your 3 weeks?
We drank a lot of rum, sunbathed. We went to the mall, which is something that everyone does there, and a lot of them would have not seen white people before.
Really?
So they were just staring. It was really strange.
Look, it's those guys from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's nice. It's really nice.
So whereabouts in the Philippines did you go? How big again, showing my ignorance, how big a country is it?
It's many islands. Being naive, I can't say how many, but the first night we stayed in Manila, which is a large city, possibly the largest one there. And then we flew over to another island, and where his family is based, called Iloilo.
Okay.
Yeah, which is a bit smaller, but it's really nice. There is a lot of poverty there, which was quite hard hitting for me, but aside from that, it's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm on a whistle-stop tour of the Philippines. Where do I go and visit?
Oh God. SM is the biggest, greatest mall company.
Okay.
You got to visit. They got the cinema in there. They've got everything in there.
A sort of American style mall with the cinema.
Yeah, very large. It's a cool place to go. It's when we went, a lot of the time it was so hot going out that we just we couldn't do it. You have to by the sea. We met the guy who owned the resort, and he took us out sailing as well.
Nice.
We sort of drank whiskey with him in the morning, which was just...
That's crazy. So did he live on his boat, or did he just have the boat?
It's not like a huge, like, maybe he has a huge yacht, but it was just a small sailing boat for like 4 or 5 people.
And was it just the 3 of you, or?
It was Stefan's brother, Sean, as well.
Oh, okay.
He's slightly older. Yeah, and that was it. And then Stefan had a lot of cousins that we went around with. And
So, so Stefan's brother still lives there? Has he always lived there?
Oh no, just his cousins, etc. live there. His brother, he's got 2 brothers, and they all live at home and stuff. I've not met his oldest brother, but yeah. So anyway, I've been talking about me.
No, that's fine. Again,
sure?
This happened. So you put a topic out there, and then all of a sudden you go.
Yeah. Crazy.
So you have 10% bearing capacity.
Mm-hmm.
What in Lucy, as somebody who hasn't seen it, does 10% brain capacity look like?
You don't want
according
to
to the filmmakers.
Just
can she
ridiculous?
Because I know there's points which you can like change her DNA.
Yep.
What percentage are we talking there?
That was about like 30%, I think.
So what percentage am I using now? 10%. Is that the thought?
I think so.
So you're going to get 20%. So you're near molecular.
Yeah.
So if you lose 10%, you lose everything in this.
Yeah, and by the first sort of uppage of percentage, she started floating about.
Right.
So that's where you kind of think.
I'm going to say this isn't a Lucy kind of pill.
Yeah.
I'm going to go more the Limitless pill.
Awesome. Yeah, good film. But God, if I was smarter, but I seemed dumber.
Or dumber, but you seem smarter.
I think I would be dumber.
You'd be dumber and seem smarter.
That's shallow, but I mean, if you're actually smart, but you seem dumb, then it would be so frustrating, and you wouldn't be employed anywhere, depending on how dumb this is going. And yeah, I would take the shallow one there.
You'd take the shallow one, and you'd be dumber than you actually are.
Mhm. I mean, I'm pretty forgetful anyway, so constantly leaving my things around.
Well, you mentioned about a hoodie somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've lost my notebook this week, my small cat one.
The actual uni one.
I left my watch in Ellie's class once. I left my wallet over the last weekend.
Okay.
So don't give me anything, because
I
will lose it.
I mean, I'm making a note of everything that's in your room. That's mine. Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I feel you've shared. What do I... I'm quite clumsy.
Yep.
I spill drinks on things.
Okay.
Hence why, as you can see,
Yeah.
I'm in the mind frame of I'm going to position my drink.
Yeah.
As far away. What's the? Can you tell us? Tell us an interesting anecdote about when you lost something? But no, what was the like? What had the most severe consequences when you lost something?
I lost. Well, I lost my virginity.
Okay.
No. Oh God, I can't really remember, because I think being sort of younger than this stage, 19, I'm going into the adult world, there's going to be a point in the future where I like lose my car keys or something.
Only 19.
Yeah,
Okay,
I've just turned 19,
right.
so
That's fine.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Acceptable.
Getting
But,
to know you. Yeah.
I can't really recall what I would have. Yes, I got it. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in Canada in Whistler, sort of 9 or 10.
Is that where the painting Whistler's mother is? Whistler? No?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. It's a beautiful place to snowboard though. But and I had a Nintendo DS, and it was just the DS back then, but it was brand new.
Right.
And I had like Pokemon Pearl and all my favourite games, and I lost the case, so it was like this.
Right.
But it was, you know, the older games in Sonic versus Mario and whatnot, and I left it in a restaurant, and we went back, and being young, it was very upsetting, traumatizing time for me, because I have a deep connection with Nintendo. So, yeah.
Oh.
Have you ever
I was
lost...
expecting hijinks in that story.
Huh?
I was going to beef that story up. So it was Nintendo DS, and you needed it, and you had to have it for something. No, we tried to hijinks that story up.
What does that mean, hijinks?
Like, you know, like a sort of crazy 80s movie version of Dan Waldron in Canada
No,
loses his DS.
it was kind of the opposite. It's just a pathetic child, sort of, just stuck on it.
Oh, so it was like
not wanting to interact
internal
with parents.
So it was like a French film.
Yeah.
Rather than an 80s romp, it was a French film about
Yeah.
Dan
Like,
Waldron in French Canada.
sort of the violin and
Loses
sadness.
his Nintendo DS. The pain I feel now is the most pain I've ever felt. Again, I don't know where you're from.
Yeah. Swindon.
That's appalling. I'm sorry for any French people who
That's fine.
had listened that are French Canadians.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
It's
French
just-
Canadians.
I'm so sorry. How do French Canadians speak? Do they have an accent?
I don't know. I remember we were impersonating Canadians the other day. I don't know in what context.
Oi.
Oh.
But I have a number of Canadians. Again, we're acting students.
Yeah.
Like Fargo, kind of. Oh, that's a good lead, eh? You know, and then kind of.
Oh, I
Yeah.
fell off my igloo. And I hurt my knee, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you hurt your knee? Did you graze it? Must
Oh,
have been
no,
quite
no.
a grief. Oh no. Nice.
Anyway, talk to me about. Did you ever lose anything?
Have I ever
very
lost anything?
important?
No, I don't think I've lost anything. Like, no, I'm a big one for though I should share this publicly. I'm going to share it. I'm really bad at taking library books back.
Okay.
And that's almost theft, really,
Yeah.
rather than loss.
Yeah.
But I've always, paid my fines and
Yeah.
dealt with it. But it's terrible. I feel
Okay.
like a library card is supposed to stop me spending money on buying books,
Yeah.
and
but
yet
you do.
I keep paying late fees. So
Yeah.
it's this vicious circle that keeps eating itself.
Are you worried about that with?
I'm a
Last
little
Spark?
worried about it, yeah, because I can't just move away from the library.
Yeah.
I'm stuck there, but I'm sure it's fine. Again, because I'm there all the time. This is the problem: is that
Yeah.
libraries are somewhat out of the way, and going to libraries all the time is.
Okay. Yeah.
But
If-
fingers crossed.
Yeah. I've got your back. If you've got a book, if you're getting one out,
If I got your book, I'll give it to
I'll
you to
remind
lose.
you.
And
yeah,
then,
and then problem
yeah,
solved.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then I can say, Dan lost it, and we'll see how far that gets me. The worst kind of drink clumsy incident.
Drink clumsy.
So that was my thing. I spilled drinks.
Yeah.
Was when I was at a party.
Yeah.
It was a Halloween party. That's why it's topical at the moment for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
It's October, so we're very near Halloween now.
That's true. That's true.
I think this may have been a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. In fact.
Okay.
And I went as Bane. So I shaved my head, and I made a Bane costume.
You actually shaved your head.
I shaved my head. Yeah.
That is dedication.
It's commitment. I mean, I wanted
Yeah.
to do it anyway because I think I'm going to go bald.
Yeah.
So this is a sort of trial run.
Right.
Check there's nothing,
Yeah.
I think I have sort of mole on my head, but that's fine. It's only small.
Yeah.
But I'd have never known it would have been a surprise when the hair went.
Okay.
So I've gone through that now.
Yeah.
but it was commitment, you know.
Brutality. Yeah.
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 There's a mole on my head. You know?
Yeah.
It's tempting to pick it like a spot. You know. And we're there having fun, and they'd made the hosts. I didn't know that. I knew the hosts, so I went with a girlfriend.
Yep.
And it was all of her friends at this Halloween party. Didn't recognise me because I put a mask over my face and shaved my head.
Yep.
Although they, you know, obviously I did speak. You know, hi, who are you? Oh, it's for me to know. And but yeah, and then my girlfriend had also bought her mixing equipment, so she bought a mixer and 2 decks. And was playing tunes.
Oh goodness!
And so on. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
You can do this going. This story gets worse.
Okay.
In that the decks don't actually belong to her. They belonged to her ex.
Right.
They were still his.
Yep.
Clumsy guy. Now I've had a drink or 2.
Yep.
And now I'm holding punch, so kind of juice and spirit.
Just sticky.
Yeah, exactly.
Awful. Yep.
And I'm trying to chat to her, and I drop it, and it goes all over the mixer.
It's completely broken.
So music cuts out, and it's like, oh fuck. And then I feel terrible. She freaks out.
You've got a mask on your face. Have you,
I don't think I had the mask on.
Okay.
But you know, I'm in this strange place where
Yeah.
I'm quite drunk, and all of a sudden this problem has happened.
Yeah.
And now all of her friends are there as well, so I just look like a cock in front of all of her friends. Which is something I feel like happened on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And so I've only just added fuel to that fire.
Okay. Yeah. No, I can imagine. I've been there.
And she does the girl thing that often happens at a party where she just leaves. She's just quietly.
So
she
she
just
doesn't
walks
kick off.
She just walks out.
I'm not angry. I'm disappointed.
And then she goes across to like a car park, like away from the party, and then I have to follow and kind of be like, oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you say in that circumstance?
Yeah. I would buy you new decks.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
I'm not,
I'm not made of money. Yeah, exactly.
How long was it? A long relationship?
Yeah. It was.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not sure. I can't quite remember how long we've been together at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, well, long enough that it was. Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
So you lasted after that, which.
Oh yeah.
Which is
Oh,
good.
we got through that. But
Nice.
I mean, it was difficult.
Damaging, slightly.
What helped? The mixer worked.
Okay.
Miraculously.
Wow, nice.
Miraculously, it was fine.
If it's left to dry and then just a bit sticky after. So.
But then I was chatting to I was just trying to like mop up the table and be like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I'll go and I'll sort it out. I'll sort this out. You know, I need to just mop up the table. You know.
Yeah.
That kind of was so stressed out about everything that just happened. I was just occupying myself.
Yeah.
With like kitchen paper and trying to mop this stuff up.
That's hilarious because one of the first times I met you,
I spilled a drink. Yeah, exactly. In this.
Yeah.
A friend of mine's wedding. I was the first to knock over a glass of wine.
Wow.
Just kind of prematurely at the beginning of the night. Just.
Yeah.
But that's my big thing because I think what it is, I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
It's the Italian.
Yeah.
Gesticulating with the hands.
Yeah.
Babadiboo, as you summed it up. And so, you know.
Yeah.
Drinks are the collateral damage to my thing.
I do hand motions when I talk a lot too, though, I think.
And you don't have the same issue.
I get that from my dad, I think. He's a salesman and he's like, oh yes, you must buy this. And what do you want for dinner? The menu's pointing. What do you want for dinner?
What does he do?
Like, what it so the waiter comes over.
What do you want for dinner, huh?
Yeah,
I don't know. Just pulling people into his house.
Like, oh god, is he gonna watch this? But reading the menu, and he's like, so yeah, I'll have the steak, please. You know, and then you and you.
What does he do?
He just does the whole sort of
What
firm
does he do for a
finger.
living? Is he a waiter?
Oh no, he's a salesman.
Salesman?
Started out as a salesman, built his way up to sort of director.
Of
Blade Group motorcycles.
why is he talking to him about dinner?
Oh no,
Is
I'm
that
just
unrelated?
saying. I get
that's just a phrase that's thrown.
naturally a salesman. He's got the hand thing going on.
Yeah.
And I think growing up, sort of genes and whatnot, sort of seeing him do that,
Oh,
I
okay.
think I've got the hand thing
It's
too.
imprinted. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Anyway,
I'm up to speed. So he's a salesman. He works for a
motorcycle
dealership,
Yes.
and you get that from him.
Not the motorcycle.
Cycle dealer, you get the hand.
The
thing
hand,
from him.
yeah. Whereas I suppose you're Italian,
and so everyone speaks with their hands.
Racist right now.
Yeah,
everyone
exactly.
does that. Who's Italian? Yeah.
Well, it's fun when we have a lecturer called Thomas.
Yeah.
Probably going to become a touchstone if we get to another one.
Yeah, yeah.
Of kind of Thomas did this today.
Because it's never boring.
No, today we didn't have a lesson with him today.
No.
But today he called across from the courtyard when these two guys had picked up one of the girls. I can't remember who it was, but he was just like, "Put her down," you know.
Oh, I missed that.
Leave her alone, you know. Thomas to the rescue.
He's great.
He's wonderful, but he was doing this thing where he was, I'm Italian and I just fuck you.
I love
gesticulate with my hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Without a hint of irony. He's a German guy who lives in Italy sometimes and teaches us here in Bath and so on. He's all over the place.
He is short, isn't he? But he's
short. He's bold. He talks about that a lot.
Yeah.
He used to have blonde hair.
He's
He says.
such a fat ass.
He talks about his big bum and his boobs.
Yeah, he's not that. He's just a bit.
No,
cuddly.
he's
Cuddly.
barrel chested is how I describe him, and that
Definitely.
it's just yeah,
it's
all the same, all the way down. I would imagine.
yeah.
What on earth were we talking about?
Originally,
like terrible. Oh, whether you were gonna So limitless, 10%.
Yeah. So,
but you would be you answered that. You would be smarter
I would seem smarter
than you actually were.
but I would be dumber.
10% dumber.
And what would you be?
I think it's really tricky. I think I would probably be smarter than I sounded.
Yeah.
Because I would rather reap the benefits of being smarter and still being somewhat socially awkward.
I think
and spilling things. Kind of. Oh, is this?
that's worrying for me though, because if I was dumber, then I would lose my things more.
But you'd lose more things,
and I would just be left with nothing.
So essentially, we both chose to accentuate the thing we already struggle with. I will behave dumber, and therefore knock things over.
Yeah, but I mean, when that would happen, people seeing you as being smarter, would they see you knock it over, or would you knock it over and then be like, "Ha, that was all part of my plan. Here's a funny pun or something to go with that."
But then I don't seem smart, so that's what you would be doing. So kind of,
yeah.
Oh, but I didn't really. What is a glass, other than sand, and sand pours. This is why I really want that 10%, just to tip me over.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
there was one, possibly even asked on another podcast. So, you own a Ferrari, brilliant Ferrari,
right?
And a child comes up to you and says, "Oh, that's amazing! Oh, that's amazing! I really like your car, sir." And you say, "Oh, thanks."
Calls me sir.
You say, "Thanks." Hey, he's polite. He's a polite boy. And he says, "Can I ride in your car, please?"
No.
You say no already.
Yeah.
That's not even my stipulation. I was going to say, but he has really sticky fingers.
Oh God, no! Yeah, just hit the child. No.
Nice.
No, I would just be like, no.
No. Let's do it. Hello. Hi.
All right.
Hi. That's lovely. It's a lovely car you have there.
Thank you, child.
May I ride in your car, please? Please, Dan?
No. No, sorry.
Is it because of my sticky fingers?
A little bit,
Is
but
that what it is?
also you're a child.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
Why
are you talking to my son?
He was just asking me.
What, you've rode up to my son in your Ferrari?
That isn't what happened.
And you've offered... anyway, that's fine. Again, acting students.
Role play!
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got through that one. I said I would let the child come in because I'm a sort of hoarder, so I keep tissues and things.
You drive off with
I would.
the child,
I'd make his day. That'd make me feel
but
good.
the parent runs after, like, what are you doing?
I'd enter the parent, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say, oh, he asked me.
And then you sort of
it's fine.
Fill out a form and you sort of get
fill out a form, have my fingerprints taken. Yeah. Downsize into a 1-bedroom, 1 toilet, barred room.
Yeah, well, student accommodation.
Yeah, you say that. You could fit my room in your room like twice.
Okay.
I'm not sure if my room isn't as long as the width of your room.
Right. Have you got a single bed? Have you?
Yeah. That's about the size of your desk. And then a wardrobe and a boiler. I have a boiler in my room.
Yeah. No.
And then
Jack.
it's not a square room. It's like one wall is like diagonal, so it's again I'm losing. Anyway, what does Jack have?
Yes. No. Jack.
Jack
He asked for a shout out. Jack is on our course acting.
Did he text you?
No.
Not to just hold everything up.
He's busy shopping in Iceland. But this is tall Jack with a beard. Grand. So shout out to you, sir. He was telling me about when years ago he used to live with a boiler in his room, and he nearly died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
No way, really.
I don't want to tell you this and scare you, but just make sure your boiler is not leaking.
I've got a carbon monoxide thing.
Okay.
In my room.
Yeah.
I did once fall asleep while the gas was on.
Yeah.
In the house.
Okay.
And the fire alarm went off. Luckily, it woke me up.
Okay.
Otherwise, that could have been it. I doubt it very much because of the layout of the house I was in at the time. But that I nearly, I was like, God, thank God that,
Yeah. So
that could have been
when
bad.
you woke up from
or
the
even
fire
if
alarm,
I just woke up and you hear those horror stories of like people then turning the toaster on and kind of. Yeah, exactly.
hot fuzz kind of.
And I love toast.
Yeah.
So who knows what could have happened?
Yeah. So it's likely.
Yeah, exactly. But don't you ever had a near-death experience?
No.
No. Sorry. Yeah. Have you ever had? What's your closest to death you've ever been?
My mum shut my, not my pinky finger, but my
Ring
second
finger.
pinky. Yeah, ring finger. That's the one. In the car boot when I was little.
Right.
It was awful. I didn't die though. But,
Okay.
no, actually.
Thankfully, you're here to tell the tale.
No, I haven't nearly died.
Okay.
Really at
I'm trying to think if I've nearly died now.
Oh, I don't know. I could have nearly died.
I'll be the judge. Go on.
Okay, so I was about in year 8 or 9, which I should really say that I was younger because then it would be less embarrassing.
Okay.
But went ice skating with all my friends because hey, the cool kids are going, I'll go. I don't know how to ice skate. Absolutely awful. Yeah, there was this girl from my school, and we were like young, but we were sort of texting each other. And even though I couldn't ice skate, God, it was awful. We went into like the ring and stuff, and I was like, never really asked a girl out before, and I was like, do you want to go out with me? Sort of pee my pants a little bit pee coming out.
A little bit of
and
wee came
that
out,
was
yeah.
That was the start of about
And
a
you got
week
stuck on the ice?
relationship. Yeah, yeah, it was like 1 week of a relationship after that.
So you didn't nearly die at the ice rink?
After the ice rink.
Okay.
You would have thought, wouldn't you? But
So you asked her out at the ice rink.
yeah, sort of in the middle.
It's the
just
first time you've ever asked a girl out.
pretty much.
Oh, that's a good. I'll answer
Yeah.
that question as well. But then,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
go on.
quite
Yep.
young, and then so
How did you nearly die?
my my dad came to pick me up, and I walked out of the Link Centre, is where it's sort of the ice rink and the gym and stuff in Swindon. Walked out round the back, going a weird way out for some reason. Walking in the dark. No like lampposts in sight or anything. I thought, this is weird. I'm round the back. I should have gone out the front, but I carried on going anyway, being just an idiot. And sort of then I was like, hold on, I'm walking through bushes a little bit here. This is strange. And then I managed to, God knows how, fall. There's like a deep river, kind of brick stone river thing going on.
Okay.
About like that's the distance.
I mean,
So,
4 foot
4 foot
to the floor
Mhm.
from where you're putting your hand.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
4 foot.
Yeah. So I was walking, and then I kind of fell off of a big brick wall into a stony river, hit my head, just soaking. The shock of it drowned
Yeah.
out the pain until afterwards. So I
Wow.
was just like, oh my god, what's happening? Sort of, I'm not even going to pretend I was manly about
Okay,
it.
yeah.
because- so sort
Well,
of
you had
trying,
hit your head.
yeah, trying to
that's-
scramble out at
Oh
a
my
young
God.
age, and then just sort of entering my dad's car, soaked with like I couldn't remember.
As
the
he's
blood.
furiously gesturing.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Sat in, yeah,
Yes.
you. So sat in the car and just sort of
I'll
slowly,
cook you anything for dinner. What do you want? Okay. Yeah.
slowly turned like. And he's just like, what have you done?
Yeah.
Like you're just soaking.
But
and
you've
just
blown
like-
it with that girl.
Yeah, no, she didn't. I didn't tell her about that.
Oh, okay. She still doesn't know.
No, I
break it to you.
left on my own. I'm not going to mention who the girl was.
That's fine.
It wasn't
First names. That's all we say. We don't say anything else.
first
As a
names.
rule. So if we talk about people,
Yeah.
unless it's really terrible,
Yeah,
of course,
she's
you
not
don't say
going
anything.
to watch it.
No, it's fine.
Her name was Ella.
Ella,
She was
that's
very
it. Yeah,
short.
but you can say first names. You can kind of go, oh, Joe, you know, and then
Mm.
people don't go, oh, is that my Joe? Unless, you know,
Yeah.
you go Joe with the small penis. And then
You go.
and then Joe can't, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Because then Joe will go, if Joe wants to then admit the story,
Yeah.
he then also has to admit he has a small penis. So he goes, oh, they told that story about me.
Oh, that
And
works.
you're like, oh, you're Joe with the small penis. No, that bit's a lie, but everything else. Yeah.
So yeah, sort of Ella, who is a midget, then, if you will. Well, no, she's probably grown taller.
She wasn't actually a midget, but at the time she was short.
She was short. Yeah.
Because that could be confusing, because then if there's a midget called Elle
Yeah.
in Swindon,
Yeah.
she goes, we never dated. And then you're going to be confronted by a midget.
And yeah, just
We
goes-
never
just
dated.
like Lord of the Rings, and
Yeah.
then happens a dwarven army, and no, but
No,
she.
didn't happen. No. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, tell me about your first.
The first girl I asked out, I do remember asking out girls in primary school
Yeah.
and being pretty okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
But then there being this huge, what I would refer to as a dry spell, but not really what I mean, or wider context,
That's good that you don't mean that.
before ever asking anybody out again.
Right.
And then I think I avoided the phrase, will you go out with me like the plague, and adopted more just to put myself, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that's so cheesy as well, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah,
everyone at a
yeah.
young age is will you go out with me? And it's like,
Well, the cheesiest thing I ever did to ask a girl out,
yep.
and again, this wasn't like cheesy. So, I did a kind of theatre summer school.
Right.
Oh God, I really hope. It doesn't matter. I've started the story now.
Yep.
And I met someone there who was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I behaved oddly as I did it early teens. I think I was, how old was I? 14,
Right.
maybe less.
Okay.
Although again, I feel like I should be younger because
Yeah, it's
the
just
story feels embarrassing.
unforgivable.
13, 14, maybe 12, but a young age.
Yeah.
And I think she was a little bit older. She was very pretty. She wasn't really in the play we were doing.
Yep.
She was kind of helping out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We had a very nice
Yeah.
friendship where I would say hello, and I would, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I made her laugh, and that I thought, she's laughing at me. This must mean she's interested in me.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
But yeah,
funny.
and I had and this was hijinks. I had a week to, you know, what do I do in 5 days? Do I go?
Yeah. Oh, end of the show.
So we only had
Like,
5 days for
yeah.
this summer thing, you
okay.
know. And I didn't say anything, and regret that for a little bit over the rest of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But I did know. So this was a Stagecoach.
I went there for 10
Did you?
years. Yeah. I think I said
Well,
that.
we got stuff to talk about.
Thomas's first. Yeah.
Yeah. This was the Stagecoach summer school in Bristol,
Great.
and
yeah.
I knew which Stagecoach she went to because she'd mentioned it in conversation.
Okay.
So I
right.
then,
You've got a lead.
I
Yeah.
then on the first day of term kind of waited outside
Yeah.
for her to turn up.
Yeah.
And then when I did turn up, she was like, "Oh, hello, you." It's so weird. I vividly remember all of this.
Fancy seeing you here.
No, I literally went up and was like, "Hi, how you doing?" And then I was gonna go in with her.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "No, I'm not meant to be here," you know. And she went, "Oh, well, why did you come here?" And I was like, "For you."
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then she did give me a number. But then nothing happened beyond that. But I feel that
Okay.
little story is
Yeah.
nice enough in and of itself
That's cute.
that it's just a nice story.
Yeah.
But I vividly remember the whole. I think it was the first time I properly fancied somebody. I think.
Yeah.
and so I think
Okay.
therefore everything was kind of like
Yeah.
I fancied somebody in a more adult way that just
Yeah.
was pretty. Although there was a lot of that.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, at that age, I suppose that is cute, isn't it? But if we were to do something like that,
If I was to do that
this,
now,
I mean, it's just,
that would be I mean,
creepy.
I would go about it differently. I would state my purpose the moment I saw her, rather than just creepily walking alongside. I mean, we were talking, but to just be talking anyway, it doesn't matter. But I like the story. I like the whimsy that a story has. I think, and I think that's the first time I properly asked. I suppose, but then nothing happened, so then maybe I wasn't clear in asking out because that intention wasn't clear. Yeah. So we can just dwell on that, or we can move quickly on.
I don't like to look into my past.
I've come to terms with that. But you went to Stagecoach for 10 years.
I did, yeah. Yeah, that was
okay.
It's good.
Because I went to Stagecoach for 6 years or so.
Cool.
And then ended up doing some assistant teaching for them.
Nice.
Ironically, back at the place where I once staked out.
Yep.
In order.
Sort of pussy hunting. Yeah. No, that's terrible. Sorry.
In the pussy wagon from Kill Bill. The big yellow pickup truck.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's funny because are you surprised by there was stuff we did at Stagecoach that we do now at university level?
Yeah. I mean, dancing wise is just atrocious. I couldn't do any of that. My favourite was drama. I really found, this is so strange, but I really found that like being there 10 years, it took me about 7 to actually become confident enough to do stuff. My mum put me in there to get rid of me every Saturday because I'd be like moaning at her and so I'm bored and stuff, and she sort of just prodded me with a stick like, stay in there, stay at Stagecoach. And I was like, I don't want to. And I think I'm glad that she did, because it's then led me on to actually, after so many years, enjoy acting, come out of my shell as a person, and then now we're here,
Here we are.
But there are some things.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
But no, I do know what you mean, because my gran was the same. My gran was like, "Oh, you should go and do this." Yeah. And I didn't really know anything. I think I started when I was 9 or so.
Yeah. But there are some elements that from where you go, okay, this was.
We did this, exactly.
We did this a more fun version and not.
Yeah, really... more appropriate to the age we were.
Yeah.
But it is cool to be like, that's really, to already have that groundwork from something that when I was doing it just seemed a bit sort of was fun. It was just kind of extracurricular, Oh, that's quite cool. But there were quite a few people that did that on our course, aren't there?
Yeah.
I remember.
Lee said he went to Stagecoach as well.
I can see that. Yeah. Again, first names.
Yes. Cool. So, any more questions, or what are we doing?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe got time for a couple more.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not really experienced with this, but how do we wrap it up? What time do we?
How do we wrap it up? Well, let's do another 10 minutes, and then
let's do it.
We've hit the 60-minute mark.
Awesome.
And that's good for a first episode. Just
ease in.
We've dipped your toe in.
Yeah.
And then maybe be a little nibble of something else.
Yeah, they're one of these buckets of fish that kind of nibble the skin off you.
Have you ever done that?
Never. It's weird. I can imagine it feels great, but I just couldn't imagine.
When I went to, I was in Israel, and I was by the River Jordan.
Yeah. There
were loads of fish, and you could stick your feet in, and they would come up and do that. Really made me feel uncomfortable. I couldn't do it.
Wow. What, in the river?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
This was the river where people would get baptised, so you could walk right up and into it.
No, yeah.
Obviously, I wasn't baptised while I was there, but I did have fish eat my feet. And everyone else that was there was like, "Oh, it's lovely. It's a tingly feeling." And I was just like, I'm really uncomfortable with it. It doesn't. These tiny fish, and then there were these huge catfish as well. The ones with the big whiskers.
Oh god, yeah.
So it was nuts. But weren't there like allegations of like people having foot funguses that sort of like crossed over when they were using the same bowl or things like I don't know. It just, the whole thing seemed shady as far as I was concerned.
I can't really, just shower the feet and don't want anything else to do with them, really. I don't want any special treatment on the feet. Feet are weird.
Feet are weird.
Feet are weird.
Feet are weird.
And
Let's kind of...
yeah. Yeah.
So, another... Okay. I'm trying to think of an interesting one. There's a really cool BBC radio show called Dilemma.
Oh,
Where
right.
they're really good at these.
Yeah.
And had I thought about it for 5 minutes more,
Yeah.
I would have just stolen some from one of their episodes. But I didn't. So let's... okay. Oh, no, I can vaguely remember one. You're at work.
Yeah.
You work in an office.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in Swindon, let's say.
That is
The
depressing.
office capital of the world.
Yep.
And you are in charge of writing a report
Mm-hmm.
on the efficiency of the office. And you have somebody in the office who is really terrible and inefficient. And on the grounds of your report,
Mm-hmm.
they will be fired if you're honest about their behaviour.
Mm-hmm.
Are you honest about their behaviour? Or do you waive it?
What are they like?
What are they like? They mean very well. There's
Yeah.
not a malicious bone in their body,
Mm-hmm.
but they're really bad at their job.
Yeah.
But they're really friendly. They bring you teas and coffees and things, and they always really interested to hear about your day. And,
Yeah.
you know, they're a slow worker, and
Yep.
you know, yeah, they're slow.
Am I the manager here? Is this what's happening?
No,
No.
you're reporting
It's a
to the
report.
manager.
Okay. Nice. Sound like
The manager has entrusted you,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest,
Bit of a teacher's pet going on.
About
here.
who's-
Yeah, right.
yeah, who's doing what in the office.
Okay. I'd be like. So it's a guy.
Yeah, let's say it's a guy.
Guy. Okay. Tim.
Tim,
Be
why
the
not?
name
Yeah,
of this guy. Sort of stroll over. Like, have you seen Office Space?
I have. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Hi, Tim.
Hi. All right.
No, I'd be like, Tim, listen, mate. I'm writing a report, and you're a great guy.
So you got to and tell him.
Yeah, you're a great guy, but you just need to buck your ideas up, Sonny. Really, I mean, everything's a bit slow. Okay, I'm just telling you this as a friend. If there's no improvements within a week, then I will, I will just write that you're bad.
Yeah, but if
You may hate me for this, but come on, I'm a dedicated worker in this office. I mean, that's been my passion for the whole my childhood. I just wanted to work in an office.
In a
Of course, I did.
You're in a you work in an office that supplies the different coloured plastic to sweet wrappers.
Of course.
You're in the office that mans, that's in charge of the whole distribution.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you say, look, if you don't start getting on top of the admin that
Mhm.
needs doing,
Yeah.
literally, all of a sudden,
It's pouring down.
it's absolutely bucketing it down with rain.
Do you want to shut the window, or
I don't know. I mean,
does it affect it?
it might do, but let's confront it rather than people thinking it's just our shoddy
breath
setup.
Yeah.
You sound like the xenomorph from Alien. Just,
Oh yeah, the little face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So you let Tim know. Okay, so you've written your report. Tim didn't buck his ideas.
Oh, Tim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tim is leaving. Tim is clearing out his desk
Mhm.
because you fired him,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden you notice that his pockets are full of office stationery and supplies.
Yeah.
And not only that, he's starting to bag up keyboards.
Keyboards?
And a couple of phones and things like that.
What, like 2 phones, not his own one? Like
No,
some
office
other
phones.
person.
He's starting to bag them up.
Oh man. No one. Yeah.
Now, do you dob him in,
Mhm.
or do you appreciate that it's you that's gotten fired?
Yeah.
It's you that means
Yeah.
that Tim's kids are going to go hungry
Mhm.
because Tim's stories aren't going to keep his kids fed. Or do you let him just walk out with the stuff and then deal with the consequences after he's left? Or do you call security before he leaves the building?
Yeah, I'd be like, all right, Tim, let's carry on.
Yeah.
I think I would. I would go up to him, do the whole Office Space thing. Yeah. No. I'd
Tim.
be,
Yeah.
You're gonna need to put those things down.
Yeah.
No, I'd be like, listen, Tim.
It's
okay.
It's no, you got me fired with your report, so I'm going to be taking the phone and the
yeah. No, burn the building down.
So it's Tim. I don't remember what the actual code's name.
Yes.
So I'm Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, these fucking bastards taking away my job, and what am I swear I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Right? Is that Canadian, Tim?
No, yeah, he's Canadian. Yeah, the guy from Office Space. If he was Canada, working in an office in Swindon with you,
of course.
I'm bagging the stuff up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Tim, hi, mate. I'm so sorry about the situation. I noticed that you are taking more than one phone there. Now I know that I did get you fired.
Yes, you did. Yes.
And I hope we can still.
Well, this is to pay my way.
Well,
pay my way because you lost me my job and my only income, and now I have a family. And
all right, Tim. Well, look, I just think there's your phone and then there's someone else's phone, and the fact that you're taking a keyboard and two phones. I mean, I take some pencils. I mean. Sorry. So I don't know. Scene. Yeah.
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
So some office supplies are okay. So if he was taking pencils, when I said telephone, I didn't mean people's mobile phones.
Yes.
I meant
the
office phones.
The twirly wired.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay. But that's fine. Just
I mean,
they're all in my bag. I'm going to sell them on.
Tim, I know
it's good money. That's good quality phones they've got here.
Yes. Well, Tim, I know it's been a bad day, but
yes, it has. Yes. And who meant that it was a bad day?
Well,
who wrote the report?
I think the manager was. I mean, look. You weren't performing on a standard that was good enough for me or Mr. Brightside. That's the manager.
Mr. Brightside. Yeah.
What?
I know his name. I call him Terry. Terry Brightside.
See, that's maybe where you're going wrong a bit there.
Really?
Just
is it
respect,
too informal?
A little bit, yeah.
But I thought the problem was my productivity, not my respect. I was always very respectful. I'd say Terry, and if he never said, I called him.
Bit
Terry.
of both, mate. Bit of both, yeah. So I would just take some of the pencils, but don't take the piss. All right? I mean, those phones.
What about the post-it notes? Can I take the post-it notes?
You can take half.
But
I do actually need some for my current project.
I'd like 20 green and 4 red. Is that going to be a problem if I take the
what?
But the if I take 20 post-it notes, then the one on the back always gets sticky and is practically useless.
Yeah,
so if I took 21 and 16, would that be?
Yeah, you can do that. Just don't take the phones or the keyboards.
No keyboards, no.
Yeah,
no.
I mean, what are you thinking? The chair. No wonder you're being fired.
My lumbar support chair. Can I take that?
It's a bit heavy.
Can I take that?
I mean,
I can. It's mine. It's mine down now.
Is it, or is it the office's?
Well, I've been here for 20 years.
20 years, Tim. Oh my God, what have I done?
Yeah. And it's been my chair for 20. That's been my phone.
I've only been here like 3 months.
I've been intimate with that phone in ways you wouldn't imagine.
Tell you what, Tim. Right, this is above my payroll. You asked the manager, Mr. Brightside.
I will go to Terry now.
Terry, yeah.
I will write a strongly worded email as soon as I plug my keyboard back in.
Yeah, well.
So does him being there for 20 years change it for you?
A little bit.
Okay.
I mean,
that's the other guy from Office Space. Do you remember the guy with the mustache?
Yeah.
Who's like, I take the forms from the client to the software developers. That's him all of a sudden, isn't it?
Yeah, and there's the woman, the fat woman with the really annoying voice.
Yeah.
I can't remember what she says.
Could you please hold, or something like that?
Yeah, it's like, hello and welcome.
Yeah.
Please hold. Yeah.
Please hold just a moment. Whatever it is. Somebody's got a case of the Mondays. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Did you get the memo? I watched that on the plane to the Philippines.
Did you? Oh, it's such a good movie. I was recently rinsing it and watching it.
Yeah.
And I loved there was a guy I went to college with. And he literally just stopped turning up for a little bit.
Right.
And we were all like, what's wrong? What's happened? He would sometimes turn up, but sometimes he wouldn't. And then when I actually confronted him about it, I was like, what's going on? He was like, oh, nothing. I was just trying not caring about anything. And I was like, really? And he went, have you seen Office Space? I went, yeah. And I was just trying,
Okay.
And I was like, you're failing the course. He was like, yeah, no, I know. You fail if you didn't.
Yeah.
But for a while, he just sort of went, that looks pretty cool. I'll just try.
Yeah. I suppose you're happy for a while, and then everything kind of goes to shit.
No.
A little bit. Do what you love, and then you won't be.
I love the guy that when they, what would you do if you had $1 million? I'd have a threesome with 2 chicks. It's like, really? Oh, yes, sir. Yeah. Can we pretend we can't hear each other through the wall? Hey, man, check out Tits on Channel 22.
Yeah, the neighbour.
Yeah.
I feel like I am that neighbour to the 3 girls that I'm living with.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there only 3 girls in there? I thought isn't there a Chinese guy as well?
Yes, there's 3 females. There's the Chinese, June.
Is that the
she
name
won't be
she
watching
picked?
this.
Or?
That's, I think, I don't know. I don't know. Probably. Maybe her name's like Tekanawa or something.
Tekken-hour.
Tekken Tag,
Tekken, okay. I'd stop talking.
Yeah, that's offensive. Don't, no. But,
snipped out of it. So we need to be quiet now so we can just cut in.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, of
Great.
course. And then there's Norwegian Signa. She's really nice. And then my neighbour Sophie next through there.
Is Sophie the one that came to pre-drinks? Was she one of the...
She wasn't, no. None of my neighbours have came to pre-drinks yet.
Oh, yeah.
I often just get the Waterside crew.
Nice.
Yeah, or go to them.
That's next door for those who aren't familiar with Bath student housing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next building.
Well, I think we might draw a line under the first episode of Forthwall.
Yep.
We have to do a lot of evaluation. How do we feel that went? Should we do that? I tell you what, we also live stream these.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a bit of an evaluation once we've finished, just for the live streamers.
Okay.
And this is now normally where I would get you to do the roll call, the call to action, but I haven't actually taken you through that.
Right.
So this is a golden moment in the podcast. If they've come with us this far,
yeah,
they're on board. They're with us.
That's good.
It's
Cool.
great. It's wonderful. So you need to say, go and check us out on Twitter. And we don't have a Forthwall Twitter, but we have Aimlow, which is the company that's provided us with these beautiful mics. So you did provide the wonderful tripod that the mic is on today.
Right.
So at Aimlow Pro for more stuff about the Forthwall and other podcasts and stuff.
Yep.
Aimlowpro.com is the website
where
you can find more stuff again about the Forthwall.
Mm-hmm.
And not the Forthwall, the abstract concept. The Forthwall, the podcast we've just done.
Yep.
We have Facebook, Aimlow Productions, and then loads of stuff on there. We live stream with livestream.com, so you can watch along live, as if, if you want to go back to the good old days when you tuned into the wireless.
Oh, those are the days.
That's what you can do. They also stay up there for about a month, so if you wanted to go and listen to the raw file, you can do that. There'll be extra bits, bonuses. Today it's going to be the self-evaluation of how episode 1 went.
That's it, yeah.
How do you want to sign off? I'll let you sign us off.
Thank you,
Thank
team.
you.
Thank you, internet.
I've been Don Lopresti and you've been...
I've been Dan Waldron.
And this has been the Forthwall. Goodbye.
Thank you.